Hello guys, welcome back to episode 6.
It is episode
Yeah,
6.
yeah,
Of
yeah.
Plastered. Yes.
Of Plastered. Today we're just going to start off pretty much how we normally do. I think we're a couple of Would You Rathers, got a couple of news stories, and then just Ask Jacks, and then hopefully just talk some crap.
Yeah.
You know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
My specialty.
But yeah, I just think we'll dive straight into it, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Are you reading out the Would You Rathers then?
Yeah, I've got the Would You Rathers in front of me.
Hey.
My turn, baby. Alright.
Took your fucking job, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He took her job!
Well, some comments are that you sound a bit boring while you're reading.
He's
so.
just come on, from
You
Tenerife.
It's definitely my comment.
He's commented Tommy's boring, and he comes in next day, right?
Yeah.
Someone said you're boring.
You, username, not Kieran Hudson. He's fucking boring when he talks.
Using him's just Tommy's boring.
Yeah, boring voice guy.
That's my episode for intro. Why not?
This Kieran who can't read.
There'll be 3 comments. The next one saying, Kieran, don't do it again. He's shit.
It's all my
Jack.
using.
Not Jack, not Tommy, not Chris. Right. So, would you rather be able to read the minds of 1% of all people, or read a mind of anyone for 5 minutes once a month?
Jeez, that's
1% of the world's population.
Yeah, so there's randomly a 1% they'd come up to you, you could read their mind.
Alright, so
or
1%
you could select
still like...
someone once a month for 5 minutes.
You come up with that yourself?
Yeah.
Nice, that's a good one.
Is it 8 billion people now we are?
Yeah.
Close.
So what is that, 80 mil? 1%? Or is it
Yeah, 80 million.
Yeah.
80 million people? 1%?
Is it
Doesn't
like,
seem like
so
a
you
lot,
could-
but
you
80
could
million
read-
people.
is it like I can read your mind now or I can hear it?
You get a
all the
5-minute
time?
allowance.
You
For
get 5
anyone.
minutes, so you can pick anyone 5 minutes once a month.
Oh, I'd probably take that.
Yeah, me too.
Because thoughts are quite conceptual, aren't they? So they're quite quick. So I could look at you and go, whoop, turn it off, and I go, you lying bastard.
Yeah, the 80 million one might be useless because you
have to find them.
billion
But we
people.
could all be in that 1%. You could be sat here right now being able to read
Yeah,
the
but
minds
also
of us.
Yeah, but you might have
that
to go to Spain and they're like, that
Yeah, also-
doesn't
whole 80 million could be in China.
Yeah.
You just
China
Now you've got to do a Chinese voice.
1.8 billion. 1.8
go
billion.
ahead, Chris. Do a Chinese voice.
Hello guys, welcome back.
And cut.
What time's that one again?
You know that fucking what's his face, Santino, whatever it is, from Bobby Lee podcast. He gets away with it.
Oh, God. He's funny, to be fair.
Really is, yeah.
So what were people picking there?
I'm thinking-
I'll take the
Yeah,
5
give me
minutes.
5 minutes a month.
5 minutes.
Plus, you can turn it on and off.
Even with both, you'll be able to
With both.
control it.
Okay, that's alright then. So you won't go insane just not being able to. You can't just shut your ears off. Or your mind's ears.
What's that with the random ones as well? Imagine you walking down the street and some guy walks by and you just said, God, I need a shit.
Yeah. I just goes, who the fuck that cunt. His thoughts are really mashed up. You could just think, who the fuck you looking at? And you're looking at him at the time when he thinks it, and you go, oh shit. And he goes, did you just read my mind?
You can
as
gamble
well, like-
once a month for that 5%, can't you? Once a month you're out on pull and you're talking to this lass and you're like, do you reckon she'd let me take her home?
Really, Kieran? We're all taken, so why are you talking about?
Yeah, no, yeah.
There's no
I'm
option.
Mr. Married. Mr. Married.
You know
Just
what I
looking at
mean?
Izzy while they're on a night out going, yeah, has she got it? Yeah, has she want it?
Just Kieran slipping his ring off.
Am I going home with her tonight?
Also, the one where you like, it's like with the 1%, because it could be so far between each person you bump into where you read their mind. You might forget and just assume they actually said what you heard.
But you
So,
said you didn't like that.
Yeah,
And
but
they
so
go,
like you just
Nah, I
said,
thought that.
you just said walking down the street, someone's like says like a fucking like a really racist comment or something like that in their head. You walk past and you're like, the fuck did you? I can't believe you said that. I was like, how did
Just nothing.
yeah. Oh, God.
yeah, I take the fight.
Smoke bomb.
That's what you said. Though. He's got a smoke bomb and walk off.
There ain't no smoke bomb. Like, you just said it.
They're illegal. I can't. Sorry.
Yeah, I'd take the 5 minutes. The 1% would be really inconvenient. I think.
Steering
But you
like
could surround
awful
yourself
shit
with a
all the
1%.
time.
Yeah,
like,
that's what
if I can't read your mind, you're no longer friends.
Can
with
you
me,
read
know what I mean?
minds through like a
Social
TV or something?
I think you have to be in proximity.
Oh, okay. So like,
It's got a range.
like if you watch like I know we don't talk politics, but like a political debate or something like that, you go, he's a lying pricking, but then no one believes you.
You could do that
all
anyway.
lying.
About
You don't
You
need
to
to
be able
read
to read
minds.
their minds.
no, I
though.
mean about specific things though, like I never did this, and you're like, he did that.
Again, you can just assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Said
that's
they didn't do
assuming,
something.
and then you've
You
got
didn't do
solid evidence, haven't you?
Mm.
Like, whoa.
I mean, you ain't got evidence. It's just your word against
He
theirs.
really did poop his pants. That was last Wednesday.
He did fuck that pig. I knew it.
Oh, Black Mirror.
Right, so I think most of us are going to go
Yeah,
for
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes.
You could really use that to you, like, to the best moments you can as well.
Yeah, even if you like limit yourself to like just a minute and a bit a week, it's still quite a bit.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't realise you've run out of time though, and you're staring at someone like, man, their mind is blank. I'm sorry for picking you out there, Chris. But
It's like on the 27th of that month, you go, meet me next week and think that again.
It's like,
back in 3 days.
it's like that, when like we're looking at someone like they said guys have got the ability to switch off, so you waste your 5 minutes. But what's Tommy thinking right now? Silence.
Just while them monkeys wait.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Right,
Who's singing?
moving on to the next one then. Would you rather have the ability to stop time for 15 minutes of your choosing once a day,
Alright.
or have the ability to travel back in time, 24 hours once a day?
Up to 24 hours.
Yeah, so you can go up to 24 hours. So in the
Give me
moment, virtually, it's in the
That's a
moment,
tough
would you
one.
rather stop the time and correct whatever's going on, or have the ability to go back in time?
Back in time.
Back in time.
If you can go back in time like 15 seconds, just redo what you said. Like if you flub in front of someone.
I
you've
can go
got
back. I can go back 24 hours
it's,
once
it's
a
not
day.
necessarily you going back in time and going back into your own body. Like there's two of you now.
Oh, so you just keep duplicating every time.
Like branching off timeline.
Oh, and an extra one's added.
Yeah, an extra
so you,
one. So you're no longer having that. Say you're having a
But where are you
conversation and
in-
something's going wrong. You need that 15 minutes to think.
Oh no, time travel.
Or if you go back in time, there's still two of you. You're still going to be having that conversation. You'll need to figure out a way to correct it
But where are you when you go back?
wherever you were. And during
Yeah,
that
but there's
time
two of
frame.
you.
Yeah, no,
Are you inside each other?
no,
Oh.
no. You,
Pause.
Where are you relative to space then when you go back? Like if I go
Where
back
you
10
just-
seconds now, am I sat right here in me?
No.
yeah, you'd kill yourself.
No, it's kind of
So
like
you
that.
just
It's kind of like
exist.
that Doctor Who thing where you're seeing yourself from you. You're watching yourself. What happened in
Yeah,
that moment?
that's
Well, so you're
the-
just reliving it. You can't change it.
no,
you
you
can't
could change
you
it,
can
but
affect it.
you've got to figure out how to.
So like, it's
How,
like
though?
if
It'd be
you're
like
having,
watching a
if
screen.
you're having a conversation and you're like 10 feet away somewhere else watching yourself have this conversation, you could be like, oh, I need to stop me saying that, so I'm going to do it by smashing, by distracting them by like smashing a window, and that'll cut the conversation off. Or something.
Sorry,
So
like
yeah,
Prisoner of
just do it,
Azkaban.
where you are relative
Yes,
to
yes.
space.
Right, I'm
It
with
would
it.
be when you choose to go back in time. So if you had a conversation, you could go back close to where you were before you choose to go back in time.
And then
correct
you
it.
put like a moustache on, walk past yourself in the stream.
Yeah.
That
So you're not
conversation's gonna have 5 minutes from
re-entering
now,
your
don't
own
do it.
consciousness.
Don't speak to that crazy homeless
Smoke
guy.
bomb.
You really could
Just walk off.
use that. You could
100%
really
go
use
back in
that for
time.
like. You could really use that for like doing something that you shouldn't, whilst also giving yourself a alibi of like, well, I couldn't have done it because I was with such and such.
You can stop time.
We can stop time for 15
15
minutes
minutes.
in the moment. So anytime once a day, you could stop time for
Again.
15 minutes.
Again,
You're
so much
limited to
stuff.
the allowance of 15 minutes a day.
Or is it just one time that you have a max time of 15
It's
minutes?
once a day. So once a day, you could stop time
For a
up to
maximum,
15
yeah.
minutes.
I'll-
But you can't choose a second occasion. You can't use like 2 minutes for it and then use 30 minutes
first thing I'm
elsewhere.
doing-
Give me
First-
15 minutes because I'll set my alarm for work. I'll go have a 15 minute snooze. And then just use it up every
First
day.
thing I
Perfect.
thought of is I'm just going to keg one of your lot. Pause time, keg
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
All three of you.
I'd be sat here right now and I'd freeze time right now.
And you
then
wouldn't-
and then you just see Mike go. with no one there. And I'd be like, ah. And then I just wouldn't be there.
I'd still choose going back in time, me personally,
No,
rather
but
than
like,
stopping
no,
time.
because time would freeze, so like the camera recording would freeze. It'd be
Yeah,
like
it would.
everything paused, and then like nothing happened, and all three of you would be naked while I'm fully clothed. What the fuck are your guys doing?
All they think is your bed.
Yeah. But you're like, yeah, but your guys' genuine reaction of like, what the fuck? You could.
Then you went back
You
in time.
expect a reaction and no one reacts. You just keep going like nothing happened.
Yeah, it just ruined my job.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. But it's one of those things. If you went back in time, you
Can't
could
beat them.
get lottery numbers, buy a ticket, put it in a cupboard somewhere. You'd still know that. Go back to where you were. You know, millionaire.
oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not you.
What?
That's not you though. Because it's like if,
Yeah,
if you're
that'd
watching
be
yourself,
strange.
because
You'd have
it's
to
like
kill
you're
yourself
branching off,
straight after.
you're branching off into a different timeline.
It's
if
like-
you're watching yourself, then when you finally go back forward, that's not you.
It's
for
like
that
The
money. You're a
Prestige.
different you because it's
See, the
branched
Prestige.
off.
Yeah, but the moment you go, It's like Back to the Future again. You're going back to when you left, so you are now you again.
So basically, whatever you do when you go back in the 24 hours affects you in the future.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
I don't like this game.
Every time time travel comes along, no one wins.
I'm going to pause time and use it to fuck with people.
Can I just say, by the way, I've always said Back to the Future is a lot of bullshit.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
You're dead to me.
The film is alright. The film is alright, but the fact of how it works and everything is so bullshit. And then when I watched Avengers, is it Endgame, where
We're just gonna
Ant-Man
blast it in his
says,
face.
"So Back to the Future is a bunch of bullshit." I was like, "Oh, thank you." It's bullshit.
A lot of time travel films are bullshit.
Yeah, Avengers is bullshit.
Yeah.
So bullshit.
Oh, did you know that Back to the Future is banned in China?
Likes of incest.
No, they just...
Could be.
His mum
Could
tries
be.
to bang him in the beginning. Well, in the first one.
Yeah, but why-
time,
his
tra-
mum's
His mum's pretty fit as a younger. You know what I mean?
What are you trying to say?
time travel films are banned in China.
I mean,
What?
I can't remember.
if they fit.
Kieran paused badly there. He went, his mum's fit. I went, what do you mean by that? And he went,
I agree.
Right. So, what are you having?
Pause time.
Pause
I'm
time.
using it to fuck
Yeah.
with people.
I'm going back in time.
Pause time because the duplication of me.
Yeah, it
just
got
freaks
too
me out
confusing.
because you'd be looking after that self you're looking at, so you just have to end yourself straight after, or not be a part of that life
But
anymore.
also I think
Have you ever watched The Prestige?
yes.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
But also think of it this way:
I'm going back in
after
time.
so long, you know you have that ability. So if you see yourself, you know that's you in future coming back. So it's not that freaky to you.
True.
No, but I'm on about you going back in time. You are no longer the person in the past who you're looking
No,
at.
but he's just said it. It's like when you go back, whatever you affected in
Oh,
your
you
past,
are still back
you
in
are
that.
You
still-
then go back
yeah.
to just one.
You form back into one. All right, yeah, give me that then.
You just snap back.
Yeah,
give me
I
that.
don't understand the rules. I'll
It's
take
not like
those in
Prestige
time.
now.
Now, so
So
I'd 100% be picking that one. Next one, would you be able to speak and understand every single language?
Yes.
Or have the ability to teleport?
Teleport.
Teleport.
I'll never be late again.
Teleport? You're basically a superhero.
Yeah, I'm a bit everywhere at
Yeah,
once.
but you'd get lazy and you'd still be late. You'd wake up one.
That felt personal, but yeah, you're right. You're right.
Your boss would say, like, how can you teleport and still be late?
He said that directly.
That was-
only because
He really did.
No, only because
That was so him.
That was personal, that.
I mean, you're not wrong. But
yeah,
come
that's
on,
what I mean.
my
I mean,
feelings.
oh, people don't let me speak.
You'd still be lazy. You'd still be late.
I mean, but you.
Listen here, you fat lazy cunt.
Oh, Jack's the one who said it, and I meant it as like a universal you because people get so accustomed to convenience.
You want a shovel?
As what? As
You want a shovel? Do you want a shovel?
Oh.
You should have just stopped it. I meant it. Jack said it. I meant it. Moving on.
But ordering off on like Amazon. Ordering off Amazon. If something's not ticked Prime, I don't order it because it's not here the next day. Like, remember when you used to order stuff and I don't mind waiting 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Now, like, I want it there that afternoon or in my hands now.
How-
And I think that if you got to teleporting and stuff, you wouldn't dedicate the time to be earlier. You wake up like 5 minutes before you be there, and you're like, I can just teleport. But then you still end up being late because you've still got to do actual stuff that doesn't involve teleporting before you get there. Peace.
Do you know what?
I'm still using teleport.
What's the thing is
Yeah,
with
I'm still
teleport?
doing
The thing is
teleport.
teleport.
Yeah, I am
people say, oh, you could like do,
Oh
you could do, shit,
yeah, I'm still picking
Yeah, I
it.
pick teleport.
you could do shit like rob banks and that by just like teleport in, take the money, teleport.
So
out.
you become a
but
criminal?
you're like the only person who can fucking teleport in the world. So, who is it that did that?
I would do the prestige trick if I could teleport.
Did you watch that film recently or something?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to say it keeps.
Yeah.
We're sponsored by Prestige.
No, a film from 2006.
It was a very small sponsorship. That's how we got the party poppers.
They contacted us while they were in school, being like, "If you ever do a podcast,
Yeah, we'll provide the party poppers.
Yeah. The ones that come out in clumps or are empty.
I think I'd be do the teleportation thing simply because you can basically just be a superhero.
The
I don't
language
know why
thing is cool.
The language thing is cool, but it's nowhere near as cool.
You have
as
like
teleport.
a career for life, wouldn't you, if you could speak every language? And it'd just impress everyone. There's that guy who goes on Omegle because he can
Yeah,
speak
yeah, I've seen that guy.
Mandarin,
Yeah.
like, he just impresses people or Korean or
When
whatever
he
it is.
switches from like Mandarin to Korean and
Yeah.
then German and
Wow.
Yeah, like
that's cool.
he goes on Omegle, but what's more impressive, him speaking your native tongue, or
him
you look at
appearing
him
in
and
your
then
bedroom.
teleporting next to you.
You look at them and then they leave camera and then there's a knock at door and it's that guy.
Oh my God, I see
You're
a
like-
fucking... Oh, sorry. Go
You just go, oh, 1 second, you go, "Bleh," and then you just hear, ni hao.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
The thing is, as well, why you would pick teleportation is you can literally... It'd take a lot, but you could learn most of the languages yourself
Yeah,
by
just teleport
learning
to
it.
best classes.
Me- You
Yeah,
can't learn
but you can't learn
teleportation.
teleportation. So. I mean, you can try. Probably shit.
I think
yourself
everyone's
by-
picking teleport then.
I've
Yeah, I
learned
think
out to
so.
shit so far.
Would you rather be able to fly at your walking speed or run 5 times faster? So once again, you've got the power. of
Oh,
flying.
Fly.
You just look like,
Fly.
I don't know, you'd look like a lava lamp on its side, wouldn't you, if you were just like...
I mean, no, because you
Well, you
run
can walk
fly at your
pretty
running
fast.
speed. Oh, did you say running speed or walk speed?
Walking speed.
Oh,
Fly at walking
Oh, okay,
speed.
okay.
I don't know. No,
I think I'd run faster.
yeah,
5 times faster.
5 times.
5 times
Yeah,
faster.
yeah.
Yeah, because you could, reach 100 miles an hour. If you ran 20 miles an hour,
But then also, you would never die
Don't
from
need the power.
falling from a height.
mate, just having a laugh on M1.
You could never,
Fucking
Setting
running
off
from
all the
police.
speed cameras and that.
you could never die from
He's like-
falling from a height.
You couldn't die falling from a height.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
How
Like,
could
if
you
you
fall
had
from
the
heights,
flight.
Chris?
Is that a
No, but I'm
risk
saying,
that
like,
you have to
imagine-
deal with?
Imagine like you're in New York and you go on Empire State Building and you're like, right, peace out, bitches, and you just jump, and everyone's like, what the fuck? And you just slowly floating down.
It's like you're walking down side of Empire State Building now. Now, I'd
Just
probably
be your
choose the
ass out against wind a bit.
I mean, they both have cool speed.
Yeah.
I suppose
Just
the
ability
running.
to fly, well, it's pretty cool, but I think.
It's like it's floating, really. It's
Yeah.
not flying, is it?
But then I'd be like, running is more practical. You're going to get
Yeah.
more done with the running
The
speed.
amount of the reaction from everyone in the world seeing someone fly for the first time and walking
So
fly.
disappointing. Everyone's like, this guy can fly, and then you're like,
I mean, like everyone would just
That's
want.
slow, you going, man. Like, you
Everyone
can
would
walk
want a piece
pretty
of
no,
it.
I'm
fast.
comparing it to like when you see films of like Superman and that. Everyone's expecting you to just.
All right, do you know, for a laugh, in a bit, we're going to walk outside and have a foot race,
Alright, let's do it.
and then Superman
Like that-
walk the fastest.
Episode of Malcolm in Middle.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good if I fetch my lycra.
Yeah,
Like
I'd,
streamlined
yeah,
elements.
I changed my mind. I'd do the running speed.
Oh, running speed's just more practical. Right, so 5 times if you could hit like 100 miles per hour. That'd be hilarious going down there. I would just be at the side of a car that's doing 70 like.
Yeah. Backwards.
It's like
Yeah, being able to moonwalk 5 times faster than you can.
Can you do it, can you do it from like 0 as well? So like 0 to bang, top speed.
I don't know.
Oh, you got
Just all
speed
your
up like a car.
Organs are just hit
I
the back of your
reckon you'd have
body.
to speed up like a car.
You show your fucking guts behind.
Yeah, you'd have to speed up like a car.
That G's would fuck you up. Man. Like you'd legs and stuff.
Yeah.
Your head'd still be back.
You'd have an helmet with a GoPro camera facing you. And you know, like when people are doing the G-force training when they go, so you're going very fast.
Imagine you're wearing jeans though and you just set on fire.
They just stay there, stood up.
It's not that fast. Fucking hell.
Yeah, but to be instantly that fast.
Mate,
Imagine someone
I
ripping
mean-
your jeans off
Yeah.
at 100 miles an hour.
I don't think the running speed.
Being tied, like, back of your jeans
We're going
being
off
tied
like
to a
that.
rope.
People
A car
ride
going past 100 miles
motorbikes
an hour.
faster than that.
My balls!
Alright, moving on to next one. The last one. It was quite personal.
Okay.
I said personal. It's just-
Get on with it!
Bring back Tommy as the would you rather host.
I said wait and put that in the comments, Jack.
I will.
He just goes back to Jack. He's typing it. The episode's not even out yet.
Right.
Save as draft.
So obviously when this is being recorded, there's 2 England games left.
Mm-hmm.
If we win this next one.
Mm-hmm. When?
So
I better put this out by tomorrow then.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! That's a lot of pressure on. This is
The second
yeah, this is
episode
the
as well.
second episode as well.
I'm going to upload 2 episodes in 24
So-
hours.
would you rather England play good attacking football for the remaining 2 games and only have a 40% chance of winning,
Oh my god, these are like...
or England are guaranteed to win but only register 1 shot on target out of 4 the entire game?
So we're
Next 2
guaranteed to
games.
win?
Yes.
You're going to
Guaranteed
take
to
the
win.
guarantee to win.
Fuck it, I'll watch
What?
boring
that.
football.
No.
As long as we win.
Kieran,
that.
shut up, man.
It's been so boring.
Yeah,
to
well,
watch.
look,
That's a good point. actually.
winning is winning.
Winning is not winning.
Course
You
it
want
is.
to entertain. I've got a season ticket, and I swear to God, if I watched that all season, I'd stop going.
That's different.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You're paying for a full season. For a full season, yes, 38 games in a season. If you're going to play entertaining football, then fair enough. Look, I'm going to make this quick. I won't drag
I
this
like
out.
football, but football is
I'm going to drag this
Yeah,
out.
but still
Come on,
football is shit.
come on,
It's
come on,
boring
come
still,
on.
man.
Come on.
I'm busy in the conversation.
Y'all do
A
you, we
season-
can just choose our
a season in a football league is different to an international tournament. International tournament, winning an international tournament is
Thought you said to make
literally
it quick.
like. But look, let's be honest. In our lifetime, England have never won a tournament.
True.
Right, and there's no guarantee that they ever will.
True.
But there's pretty much a guarantee at some point while you're alive, Sheffield United will play entertaining football, get promoted, maybe win a trophy.
Sure,
There's no guarantee.
We'll talk for too
There's
long
no
at the Oscars.
guarantee England will win a trophy. So if
Where's
you
the
can say
music?
to us,
Right.
guaranteed you're going to see England win a trophy in your lifetime, I'm taking it.
Not that way. Not that way. It's been one of the most boring competitions. I've ever
100% agree, but Portugal won Euros playing the same way and everyone went mental over it. So
done. It's fucking shit. I'm taking 40% chance.
Hey, that was boring though. We didn't score the whole game, but scored in the 94th minute. and
exactly. Like, yes,
That-
they're
that
not
moments-
playing
the
the best
moments are
football.
good, yeah.
They're not playing the best football, but they are giving you way better moments than if they were just playing good football. Like Bellingham scoring in 90 whatever minute it was.
Overhead kick and all.
Yeah, that was
was
a moment
nuts.
to remember. You can say when you're older, I watched that live. Fucking us turning it round against Switzerland or a decent team and then winning on penalties. That's a moment where you can say, I watched that
Plus,
live.
everyone
Perfect game of penalties and all.
everyone hated Saka in 2022
Yeah,
Euros,
exactly.
and now he's
They shouldn't have
he's
hated
like the
that.
playmaker of this whole like
Keeping us
tournament.
alive that last game.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. But they shouldn't hate him for that.
And then as soon as it came to a penalty shootout, he scored his, and then last one scored. It went straight to Saka, and he went out to the whole crowd.
Exactly.
He felt all that weight
Exactly.
come off his
As-
shoulders.
Like I
It
said,
has been one of the most
Redemption.
boring competitions to watch.
That's a good point, though.
How did that
because
happen?
It's giving you better moments. Fair enough. Over the full 90 minutes, 120 minutes, however long the game is, it's
my
more
way to do
entertaining to watch a full game of entertaining football. But it's giving you more memorable moments with them playing like this.
I'm sticking to my 40%.
I mean,
oh yeah, I forgot we were doing.
Surprise, surprise. The gamblers will take the 40%.
yeah, exactly.
That moves on quite nicely to some of the news stories.
Okay.
What thread of the weeks?
Not
I've got rid of it.
not
News stories.
thread of the weeks, but like a news story. So
Oh, right.
obviously the referee that is
Yes, I've read this.
The what?
the referee that's going to be refereeing the Netherlands-England game has previously been convicted of match fixing.
He got a 6-month ban
Yeah, and they've allowed him.
years ago.
Yeah, it's 2004, I think, or something like that. But he's already convicted as match fixing, and you're giving him one of the most important games.
And also, to add icing to the cake, he's already had a bit of a bust up with Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, Jude Bellingham. Yeah,
Why?
Because he refereed a game in Germany, and I think he kind of made a controversial decision, and Bellingham's teams lost due to that. And then he basically came out and said, well, if you're going to give a referee accused of match fixing, what do you expect? So, like, Bellingham publicly shunned this guy.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
So,
and now you're letting him referee a game where Bellingham's
Excuse
going to
me.
be playing again, and he's already
Bellingham's like star boy as well.
Yeah.
So,
I just don't think it's. I get like you've got to give people second chances, and I understand that, but
20 years ago as well.
yeah, but
It's-
bro, like, you can't tell me there's not going to be that
There's
little bit
loads
of
of
Everyone's going to be
referees
thinking
inside.
about it. Everyone's going to be
There's
shouting referees a
loads
wanker every
of
time he
ref-
makes a decision that anyone disagrees with.
There was a
across
similar
all
thing.
countries. There's loads of referees. You don't have to.
Yeah.
There was a similar thing in the season with Luton when they said this guy's a thingy fan.
Everton, not Everton fan.
No, Everton game, they said the referee was a Luton fan.
Yeah,
And they said to him, hey, this referee could easily influence the game to make it better for Luton, so Everton lose, and then it gives Luton a better chance of staying up. The league was like, we don't care. He made one of the worst decisions all season, and Everton were immediately like, we fucking won. No, it was Forest.
yeah,
Well,
Forest, sorry, not Forest.
Forest were like, we fucking warned you before the game that
They
this could
couldn't
happen.
come out and
And
say
you
it.
said, nah, it doesn't matter. And they were like, you could have just made this so much simpler by just picking a different referee. And the league were like, nah.
It were three decisions in one game.
Oh, yeah, it was three
Because
really
they were not
awful decisions.
Forest
Yeah.
versus.
They should have had
Everton.
probably like 3 penalties.
Yeah,
and
so-
all 3 of them
so
were like
we're-
stonewall penalties.
It were Notts Forest versus Everton.
Yeah.
And Luton and Notts Forest are fighting to stay up. So it's like if he doesn't allow Notts Forest to have these penalties that were clear penalties, Luton have got a better chance of closing the gap and getting out of relegation.
Yeah.
And it's like one Stonewall penalty missed in a game. That happens. But 3. All 3 were Stonewallers. And you've got VAR to check a decision like multiple times over. And every single time they were like, nah. And it wasn't the refereeing the game that was
It was the
Luton fan.
VAR.
It was the guy in the VAR. So if the referee gave something, he went to VAR, the guy was like, no penalty. So, not saying 100% he did it on purpose, but just remove the risk of the backlash and just pick someone else. You know what I mean?
I think for this one with England game, though, if we weren't English, we wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there were some people saying, it's just England fans looking for an early excuse. But
Which we do.
we do, 100% we do.
We can't
100%
we do. We're like, we've fucked it. Like, there's all against us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get like Tommy just said, it's like almost 20 years ago, so I get that. But the clash that he's had with Jude Bellingham is more recent than that, with like a season or something. But I'm just like, you've got hundreds of referees to choose from. Like, just avoid people that previously. I'm not saying that he can't referee again, but at that type of level,
Yeah.
It's-
Semis and
let him do
finals.
group stages. They did
yeah.
fine at group
Let him
stages.
prove himself first.
Yeah, but to bring him in there, I just
And
don't.
he's German as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's German.
Just
yeah.
to make it even worse. We're not, I mean, we're really not popular in Germany. I don't know why.
Like you said, we're probably making excuses before it happens, and he might referee an amazing game, but it's one of them. Like, why risk it when unnecessarily risk it?
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Um,
It's dodgy.
yeah, and like I say, he could come out and prove us completely wrong and make every decision, every right decision, and it'd be like, you know what? Even if we lose the game, he had a good game at refereeing.
Yeah, UEFA are just building a rod for their own back because if something goes wrong, everyone's just going to come for him when you really didn't have to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'd say give me the guarantee win, just so they are in the final, and then the final will be more entertaining, regardless of what result would be what.
Yeah.
Just so
Well,
they
that's not
get in the
would you
final.
rather. That were a news
Yeah.
story.
Well, we never said what we wanted, did we?
I said I'd guarantee the win for the whole tournament.
Right. Oh, so you want about winning the? Oh, we're going back on
no,
it
no,
now.
no. Anyways, going on to
Put
the
that bit backwards.
the next bit of news story, because I said it moved quite nicely. Yeah. So Greece are going up to a 6-day working week
Yeah,
due to a
I've seen
decline
this.
in population,
This as well.
but receiving up to a 40% pay rise to cover it.
Wow.
So most countries are moving to 4-day work weeks, but Greece, due to the decline in population, are having to go up to a 6-day work week, but getting 40% extra pay.
Yeah, what was it?
What do we
What
think about
was the
that?
stat over the last 2 years? Like 500,000 people?
Yeah, a
That's
lot
left-
of young people as well are leaving Greece. Like
Yeah.
the young population, like age range between like 80 to 30, is non-existent. Like
What?
they're
Why
going
are they
getting
leaving?
degrees and moving
I mean,
elsewhere.
18 to 30.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he said 80.
He said
80,
80 to 30.
Confused me.
80, die,
18 to
reincarnation
30. Yeah. So they're just getting degrees and they're moving elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm working 6-day weeks at minute anyway, so I'd take a 40% pay rise.
Oh,
Once again, this is not a would you rather.
no, I'm just saying.
It's-
like,
It depends on like the hours as well. Like, what? Just like a 9 to 5, they're doing 6 days.
so it
Oh,
goes
so
from
the option
35
that they've been
to-
given, the
Yeah,
option
I'm
that they've
gonna say
been
it's an
given
option.
is they can
Yeah.
keep their 5-day working week, but add
Longer
2 hours
to make up for
yeah.
the 6th day.
Or they can do 8-hour shifts.
do that.
and do 6-day
I'd
weeks.
take the 2 hours extra a day for
I'd
40%.
100% do
Because
2 extra hours.
sacrificing another day, you don't really get a break and feel it. So, say you're working Monday to Saturday, Sunday comes,
Yeah, so
you're
not-
knackered, and then you get 1 day off, and then you're straight back into work. Whereas I'd work the extra 2 hours and still get my 2 days.
100% I'd do that.
Yeah.
Not only are you getting a 40% pay rise, but I know it's by force, but you're getting an extra 8 hours pay
It's-
as well.
Yeah.
It's, if
For
anything, in
so
my
you
eyes-
get banked for a bit and then move away.
That's what I'm saying though. If anything, you're gonna
Fuck off to a
encourage that
country with a 4-day
burnout.
week.
Exactly.
You're gonna encourage that burnout. People, in my age, you're gonna be. Yes, 40% in the short term is going to feel great, you're like lovely, like you said, maybe build up a bit of bank. I said, but in the long term, it's not going to work.
So what they should do
And
is
people are going to leave because they
Should
don't
just-
want to continue
they should
working.
give the
they
young
should build
hours.
up that cash and then thank everyone for it. Let them keep the money they've got, but back as the normal 5 days.
They should like up the
need
pay
to-
rates for
they need to be
younger
thinking of better
people.
incentives to bring younger people
Yeah.
into the
Up
country
the-
to want to stay.
Yeah, up the pay rates for younger
Free
people.
Game Boy Advance SPs.
Sign me up. I'm going tomorrow.
I've heard Greece have got a massive stockpile of Game Boy Advance.
Yeah,
For real, I'm going.
Remember them little like
I got-
bendy lights through top to light up the screen?
Yeah,
'Cause it wasn't backlit, was it?
Packing my balaclava and I'm stealing hundreds of them.
Right, so I've
Oh, can I pee right quick?
yeah. Oh, checking my phone's recording, bro.
God, every time you back it up on me, Tommy, I get a little less faithful.
I did this.
I get a little less faithful every time.
thought you said I get a little sniff.
Oh, I do, but I hide that well.
Sorry.
Next time when I'm fucking...
To go down.
Am I like?
And the space station can't support. Well, it can. It's got this 2-man workstation. So the original shuttle sent up had 2 people to replace them, and they would use that shuttle to go back. They've not been able to use that shuttle to go back because of the helium leak. So there's now 4 people on the 2-man.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, how many times do you reckon NASA telling you to not worry would eventually be like, go fuck yourself, I'm worried. Because you've sent 2 shuttles up and both have failed, so, you know.
I don't know anything about Clinton. Just let me come home.
Right, so,
He's like, what's going on? I said, there's one more news story. It's about 2 people currently stranded in space at a moment on a space station. They've sent 2 shuttles up to try and retrieve them. And both have ended up with helium leaks by the time it's got to the space station, meaning they don't have enough fuel to get up.
How long of a travel is it to get to them?
I don't know how long I've travelled to the
Really,
space
like-
station.
All right.
It's
It's
not-
like when they
it's
say
hours.
like, "Oh, we're gonna have to send another one," but like,
It's
"Oh, it's
hou-
another fucking 3 days."
it's not
probably.
just
Only
hours,
a day
it's
to,
hours.
Oh, all right. That's
But-
that's not bad, but
they've been
yeah,
stranded
It sounds
for-
a bit
They've
unreliable.
been stranded for almost a month now. It's 13th of June. I said the most concerning thing is it's a 2-man space station currently with 4 people on there.
And they got enough.
Because the shuttle that the 2 went up, to relieve those 2, they'd use that shuttle to go back.
Oh,
So now they've got 4 people up there for a
okay.
space
So you're
station.
worried
It's
about
only
oxygen and
yeah.
supply.
And they
It's
got
only
enough for 2
designed
months.
to.
They've got 2 more months worth of supplies, haven't they?
Yeah, because even though the shuttle doesn't have enough helium to make it back, it has gone back, been able to take the supplies up to them.
All right.
Right.
But it's the
Godspeed.
oxygen. It's the oxygen side of things
Godspeed.
that's causing the issue. And that.
Right. So, thread of the week. This thread was weirdest conversations you've overheard other people having or talking about. Or whatever. I can't remember how many I picked. So yeah. So first one, I drove a bus, but I still think this applies. Some girl was talking on the phone about a guy she was with and how he kept putting it in the wrong hole, and she didn't know if he was lying to her about it being an accident. Does anyone want to tell her? Like,
It's not
it's
an
not a
accident.
fucking accident.
Right.
You all right?
Yeah, I heard you read it, but it went over my head.
Oh,
Especially the tip, like, because you feel it happens from time to time. Maybe you're in and you're like, oh, I know that's wrong. You put it back in the right.
can I just say as well, if you accidentally put it in the, that is a loose arsehole.
Yeah.
That is loose,
You know as soon as you make contact.
isn't it?
Yeah, oh, that's
There's a
not the
bit
one.
of fucking resistance, and if they're in, you must have got a problem.
Am I wrong?
If they're in, she
It's a
definitely
serious
likes it.
It's a big one.
Actually, Megan.
Next one, 2 Pikachu cosplayers planning to beat someone up.
Yeah, that's very good.
What was the original thread again?
Weirdest conversations or strangest conversations you've heard, like strangers having.
Being someone. Pick up.
Proper in character.
You hold him. You hold him, I'll electrocute him.
Yeah, but just both there with a taser.
Jackson's idea with battery and fucking jump wires, jump leads.
Just be like, they got the costumes on, but one of them's got a teardrop tattoo on the mask.
Next one, Lyft Line. I think Lyft Line is like Uber in America. Did they have Lyft in UK?
I don't know, but
Lyft-
it is basically
Yeah,
Uber.
Lyft Line is basically where you can share a ride with other people. That is
Lyft
cheaper.
Line?
Yeah, so it's like if you order an Uber, but you can also share it with other people. That
Oh,
So you
okay.
pick up other people
Yeah,
on the
so
way.
it's just
Yeah.
like a
like a shared Uber.
yeah, like
But it
it's
makes
like
it
like a
cheaper.
bus.
Yeah. So Lyft Line, 2 girls, one trying to convince the other to sleep with her single dad as a favour to her. Me and the driver just looked at each other.
Why as a favour to her? Is she paying the fare?
Yeah. I'll cover the cost of this lift line, and you go back and
Yeah.
give my dad sloppy topper.
Yeah, in fact,
Give him that hook.
But to make the fare even cheaper, I can get rid of your location and just drop you off at my dad's.
Man, would you be proud?
I've got a single bed, so you can't sleep.
Your
with
daughter
me.
trying to
But
wingman
my
you?
dad. My dad has a double bed.
Your daughter trying to wingman you like that. Would you be proud?
It depends if she's hot.
That's what I'm saying.
What, your daughter, you sicko?
Well,
I mean, no.
There should be like a jail bars over it. I'll let it on it.
I want to back the friend.
You're in.
If it was my daughter, I'd still be backing her.
You're in.
All the time he's...
Did nobody hear what he just said?
No.
I did just call him a non-store.
Oh,
so
I'm talking about my daughter's friend. If it was my daughter, I'd still be baffing her.
Oh, right, yeah.
fucking done.
Yeah, that's that one.
Fucking done.
That's good.
FBI, open up! Fucking okay.
Oh, man. We all thought it'd been Meal got cancelled, but Kim was going to get us raided.
In 1 year, when this podcast finally starts to pick up, Kieran can't be on it.
We'll have like...
Can't be.
Just a cardboard
Just a
cutout.
memorial to me.
No, like the measuring dashes there, like in inches, and then you just holding a license plate. Yeah, all the time.
This one, random girl. I had my first DP last night. It was easier than I thought it would be.
All right.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Proud
I
of you.
mean,
Yeah.
would you really
Did
be
you
that
film it?
nonchalant about it?
Depends who she's talking to.
Just saying so random.
All right. A little bit.
Telling her boyfriend, and he's like, what the fuck, right?
On Zoom call, like in Philippines or something. It's on a business trip.
Yeah, stop webcam to him, and she can only see her face, but she's going like that.
Oh my god. Fucking hell.
In the background, you just see some dude's chest and another dude's feet.
Oh, nice pace. Nice fucking pace.
They've done that before.
Next one. I'm glad Kurt Cobain committed suicide. It shows he's not a phony and had the balls to do what he sung about.
What the fuck?
That's a bit dark.
That's dark.
While I'm wearing a Nirvana shirt.
I didn't even realise. Wow.
That is weird.
Oh
that.
shit, didn't realise. I was on my way to pick someone up when I got a text message from them saying, I'll give you head for a free ride. It was a guy. I'm also a guy. They cancelled shortly after.
He tried his luck, didn't he? No harm, no foul.
I'll suck you off, bro.
Yeah.
Just saying. Like,
It's
You,
that-
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
It's that,
you gotta try.
it's that risky text thing anyway. You send it and you sat there, you're like,
You just put your phone down, face, and you're like,
Yeah,
we
Uber
go.
has been cancelled.
Maybe next time.
I'll get one of them.
the thing is, you have to pay to get the Uber before it's actually booked. So he paid for it, then offered head. So what was the head for? Just
For
tip?
him. He just wanted to suck a ding.
Well, you want to get that text message then saying your Uber's been cancelled, and you're just looking at the curtains like, is he still going to turn up? Is he still on his way?
Do you know, like when the Uber driver's obviously driving and on his phone he goes dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, you know, when someone's requesting it,
Yeah.
he just says wants to suck a dick, dude.
head boy.
Yeah.
When I did Uber, I overheard two girls talking about whether or not they were going to poke holes in their boyfriend's condoms.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
That one's a bit close to home.
What? Do you want to open up, Kieran?
Not my story to tell.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I'll have to wait till cameras are off.
Yeah. Some driver probably heard me tell my partner how I was going to destroy her arsehole when we got home. Someone put underneath, was the driver your grandma? I was asked if it was okay for vegans to swallow cum. I mean, that's not really overhearing the conversation, but it was on
It's
there.
literally an animal product.
Genuine question, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
fair, yeah.
Like, you won't
Yeah.
eat meat, but you'll fucking swallow babies.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
Need to come across a vegan and ask him.
literally. Come across. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Been a while. Yeah. That's how they come out, clumps. It's shit, that, innit? £3.50 for 50 of them. I expect it.
I once
Locked and
had
loaded.
No pressure.
I once had a group of very intoxicated girls talking about in great detail how much they love eating food out of their boyfriend's arsehole.
Like cereal.
It doesn't,
With milk
doesn't
and
specify
everything.
food.
Like, what would be the worst food
Do you know
to
what
try and eat?
confused
Cold
me there?
beans.
Chocolate.
So what confused me there is how quickly he said like cereal, like as though he's
Yeah.
definitely done that before.
Cheerios.
No,
Cheerios
no.
balancing.
No, no,
No, I never have.
You can use Cheerios. They haven't got the structural integrity. They'd just be mush.
Yeah, they'd be mush. And then you'd be like,
It needs
They have to be like a Weetabix or something, so it's already mush.
something
people-
hard, maybe a sausage.
Just stick a flake in it and just nibble it like it's in an ice cream.
God, sorry, get cut off one more time.
sometimes people fart inwards, so if it was cereal and there was milk, when it saw it just go like that with the level, and you go, nearly
Like-
from there, and then you carry on eating it.
like a kegel where you like flex and tense your arse outside.
Yeah, just like a I don't know, some squeeze a bit at the bottom.
It's like the reverse.
And then the
where
water
you take
levels-
a shit.
Right.
It's the reverse where you take a shit and it jumps back up in it.
Yeah.
So it does that when you're eating cereal and milk comes up.
It's like they're teasing you every time you try and get to grab it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like when a sink clogs and it like goes and it all comes back up. You whoa. Yeah.
Kieran said a sausage every time you got to take a bite. Come on.
Just teasing that.
I'm going to try it tonight. Is that?
Is it please just eat cereal out my asshole? That's all I want.
I've got so much to upload so soon, so everyone can get their point across.
this one, we might be out in a celebrity on this one, but this one says, John Travolta's brother drunkenly admitted that John Travolta was gay.
I didn't even know he had a brother.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, he's gay. For anyone who wanted to know.
So someone,
Good for you, John, I guess. Like, I mean, you've seen Hairspray, right? Fucking-
Yeah. It's not that big of a thing. Is
It was in Greece. Come on.
I am gay, very gay. It makes sense now.
There were signs.
Oh yeah, because there's the song like he's like Sandy and all that, but he actually said Mandy, and instead of E at the end, he just says man.
Oh man, you came in my ass and I missed you. Please come fuck me again, oh man.
Oh man.
You do you, John. Have fun.
Yeah, no shade, but
Gobble
we
those
out-
cocks, man.
we outed you, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun pastime.
This one. You used to work in a shopping mall. All of a sudden, I heard this guy shout, "No, walk like a normal boy." What?
Who too?
His son.
Why was he walking?
Like doing crip walk.
I need a bit more context of that. Like, how was he walking or anything like that?
Proper like walking like proper zester.
Like a penguin just fucking waddling down an aisle.
But yeah, they're all the threads I got. Have any of you guys ever heard a weird conversation
Oh,
about?
no, not really. I usually just have my headphones wherever I go. So if
There was-
anyone's conversing around me,
Not so much a weird conversation, but I have seen two drunk people like arguing, and then one of them's gone to throw a punch and punch themselves in the face.
I said you'd never tell anyone
That-
about it.
There was one time when we were in the cinema and the whole Heidegger thing about.
yeah, that
and-
wasn't even a conversation.
No,
to
but
be heard,
it's like the guy was having a stroke and he was on his own. We was in the cinema and he was walking past and this guy just went,
No, I think he said like, I think his mate said like, "Where you going?"
Oh, does it?
And I think he was going to the toilet or something. He was, I look at like that. And then he went in the bathroom, and his mate probably like, right.
Or when we were in Zante with Ralph.
Ralphie.
Oh,
Ralphie.
Yeah, but I never heard it.
No, I just. We were in Zante and there was like a little boy and then, a little girl and her younger brother. And you could tell she'd spent ages building this sandcastle. We were walking past and she's going, "Ralph, look!" And then he like runs over towards sandcastle and she must clock that he's going to kick it. Or something. She's like, Ralphie. Her voice gets right deep and she realises he's going to fucking volley it. And then from distance, when we walked past it, you could hear her screaming because he obviously fucking kicked it or something. Ralph! Well, I can't really think of.
Apart from that, I never really like listen to people when they talk,
Door.
like third party people.
God! God!
Kieran!
I was going to sell one. I was going to sell one then, but I can't because I'll out them. So, and it's someone we all know. So.
Whisper it.
No, I can't.
Tell us off camera.
Yeah,
Out 'em,
I'll
fuck
mention-
it, out 'em.
I'll mention it on camera. So I'll go into the Just Ask Jack if you want.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got to shoot. So.
Yeah.
Click
So-
it, click it, click.
released a VPN update, which is recommended.
Why is my
for
phone
net-
stuck?
Pawn stuck.
Just say VPN update again. Say it.
Right, so
Tell me my free
this
trials
is
ended.
this is
Vaginal penis next.
so this is am I the arsehole?
I tried really hard.
This is am I the arsehole for you, Jack? I haven't read it. I just read the title and thought it'd be a good one for you. The title is "Am I the arsehole for punching a girl who grew up to me?"
This
So-
is a lengthy one again.
It's like 1.5 screens.
Oh, so it's not even longer than I thought.
I, male 19, have been friends with a group of people from high school for a while. We often get together for parties. A few weeks ago, we had a party at one of our friends' houses. It was a typical gathering, music, drinks, and a lot of laughter. One of the attendees was a mutual friend of the host. Let's call her Sarah, female, 18. I didn't know her well, but she seemed nice enough. As the night went on, people got more relaxed, and some people got pretty drunk. I was sitting on the couch, chatting with a few people when Sarah came over. She was clearly tipsy and started flirting with me. I tried to brush it off and change the subject, but she wasn't having it. Out of nowhere, she reached over and grabbed my balls. It was painful and incredibly invasive. Without thinking, I reacted instinctively and punched her in the face
Right.
to get her to let go. She stumbled back and fell. It was clear her nose was broken. Everyone around us froze, and then the chaos erupted. Some people were shouting at me, others were trying to help Sarah. Sarah started crying and said she was going to call the cops. She did, and when they arrived, she told them I had assaulted her. I explained to the officers what had happened, that she'd grabbed my balls inappropriately, and I reacted out of pain, and she also told them I wanted to press charges for sexual assault. The situation escalated quickly. Sarah was taken to hospital. I was taken to the police station for questioning. Now everyone in our friend group is divided. Some think I overreacted and should have pushed her away, while others think I was justified in defending myself. The police are still investigating it, and it's a mess. I'm facing potential assault charges, and Sarah could be facing sexual assault charges. I've been feeling incredibly stressed and guilty, wondering if I handled the situation the right way or if I could have done something differently. So, am I the arsehole for punching Sarah after she grabbed my balls?
Kinda.
Yeah, there's
It's quite an overreaction.
yeah, there's like a chemical balance to that, and it's a bit unbalanced.
Yeah, like you don't do that.
Enough to break a nose.
Yeah, so that's a
that
He
hard
is-
one.
fucking
that's a
put
hard
venom
punch,
on
yeah.
that. He wanted to. Her ancestors felt that punch.
I appreciate she was bang out of order.
Oh,
but come
100%. You can't
Yeah,
deny
yeah,
that.
of
And you've got to
course,
think
yeah.
if you're doing it other way around as
Yeah.
well. Like, if
If
you're
it's-
the one
yeah.
feeling her up like that, she'd probably be justified in breaking your nose. So,
yeah.
Yeah, if you're cooking,
Like, 6 1 half a dozen other, but
yeah.
don't
But you
punch her in the
can't punch her
face.
in the face like
Punch her in
that.
the throat. It don't leave
I
him.
don't know. The fact that
jab.
the fact that he's having to ask if he is an arsehole doing it just makes him a little bit more of an arsehole doing it. Like they could talk it out.
Yeah.
Like, you grow up, man, and I didn't like it, so I have retaliated. I wasn't thinking at the time when I did, it was just an immediate reaction. Didn't mean to break your nose. Something like that.
It's one of them as well. Like, the police are involved now, but they've both done something pretty bad there. Like, and like you said, they've grown up together, they're friends.
Yeah. Like, this is
I
what
would-
she's-
No, it's your
He said he
mutual
didn't know.
friend of.
He
Oh,
didn't know.
mutual
He didn't
friend.
know.
Okay, fair enough. But I'd probably still be like,
You're going to prison,
both,
bitch.
You're both overstepped. Both of you just drop the charges.
I
and just
do
move
feel like with topics like this though, there is a bit of an imbalance when it comes to one side or the other. Like you've just said, if it was flipped, everyone would say she's justified in smacking him as hard as she could.
Yeah.
But I feel like because yes, men are stronger than women, and you shouldn't.
Oh, it's controversial nowadays.
Yeah, no.
I,
You're right.
let's
but
be
you're
honest, it's
controversial.
true. Anybody who wants to fucking contest that's just an idiot. But like men are just naturally more stronger than women.
Amen, brother. Preach.
If you're using full strength to punch a woman, you are an arsehole.
Yeah,
straight away.
Yeah, you don't need to use
Yeah.
full strength to get her
You
off.
don't even
But
have to
again,
punch them.
but again, like
Like he says, it's instincts. Like someone's cupped your balls and probably squeezed too hard. I get the instincts kicked in, but you still got to have some self.
but see,
Open
to add
palm.
context, so,
Sean Connery.
see, to add, oh wow, right,
As soon as I said that, I was like, you fucking idiot.
to add context, imagine like this guy. I mean,
Do I have
obviously,
mortgage?
No, you go, bro.
Obviously, it doesn't say it.
Let me get closer.
Obviously, it doesn't say it here, so I can't assume. But imagine this guy's been through something traumatic before when it comes to being groped or touched.
Serial ball grabber.
Yeah, but I know. But I'm just saying. Imagine if he has. That might be why he reacted so violently or something. I don't know, but he's an arsehole.
100%.
But I do feel like he
They're both
had the right.
arseholes.
He had the right to react physically, but he shouldn't have punched her with
No.
full force.
The question is she attractive? Because if so, why is he
I
denying
mean,
it?
I'm not being funny, but if he's punched her, I think we all know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in for her face if she was pretty. I
You're gonna say, you're not going to do any more
I can
damage, are
already
you?
see the comments flying in, boys. Let's-
I'd have kicked her in fine.
Wait, we can't all jump
Punch
on
her
Just
right
Ask
in
Jack's
the
segment, yeah.
ovaries.
Yeah, in fact, yeah, Jack, go on.
Go on,
Sorry,
Jack.
go on.
Like I said, we all
What's-
just jumped in on
yeah.
your segment, so go on. How would you
Just
react to that?
ask us.
No.
Is he an arsehole or is he
Thanks for
not?
watching.
They're both arseholes.
Yeah.
Keep your hands to yourself. Come on.
And
You should have learned that as a child.
Yeah, they're up.
So like drink just never helps, does it, with stuff like this?
No.
And it's just knowing who they are as well. She might be a horny bitch. She wants,
I mean,
but then it's sort of like a compliment as well. Though.
He's fucked up.
No,
man,
but he
she
said-
was about to give him the hook.
But the other thing is, if she's grabbed, like, don't get me wrong. Again, context. If she's grabbed it, that's fair enough. But if she's grabbed and squeezed, the point, like I said, it hurt. There's no point where you're gonna be like, "Oh, that's nice." I mean, unless you're into like, BDSM
thank you.
and shit. But
Cheers, love. I
there's-
love
there's-
it.
harder.
if she just grabs it, I'm like, gently fucking.
Oh, that's the stuff.
My fuck. If she like just grabbed and fucking caressed them, then you're gonna get a different reaction to fucking square.
That feels nice, that.
Yeah, just bust and then punch her.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, fuck you.
bang out her on, bitch. No,
Make me come against my will.
yeah. Just to clarify, we all think he's an arsehole.
Yeah, he's definitely an arsehole.
Yeah.
There's
Unless-
better ways down though. She didn't exactly do great, but there's 100% better
They're both
ways to handle it.
arseholes.
Yeah.
Lock them both up, fuck it.
Not together though.
Fuck it, lock them up together, let them sort it out. How we going to fuck a fight?
To finish up, I got a few things to talk about, like news, just quickly. One of them, have any of your guys seen the drama for Dr. Disrespect?
Yeah.
So, have you?
That's,
Do you know who Dr. Disrespect is?
No, off the top of my head, no.
He's a
streamer.
Huge,
Yeah, he's a Twitch streamer, yeah,
He's
massive.
like,
You got like face of Twitch at one point.
yeah, like
Yeah.
he's huge.
Then they banned him.
And the thing is, I used to watch him and find him really funny, and it's shit. That's what's come out now. It kind of makes you think, "Fuck, I supported him as well." And
Is he
so
nonce?
to give you context, he was caught messaging underage.
So he is a
Like, I'm assuming it was it girls? Because he's got a wife and that.
Yeah,
so
I don't think so, yeah.
Yeah, so
Arranging to try, they were arranging to meet up at TwitchCon or something, weren't
yeah,
they?
and he was like, "Oh, I never actually sent like nudes or actually said anything wrong.
Still
It was
grooming.
just like
Yeah.
implying. It was like implying sexual things."
It's still
And
grooming.
yes,
Yeah,
100%
that's the
it's
thing,
still
though, isn't it?
grooming.
As soon as you know the age of whoever you're messaging, if it's anyway that you, well, bye then.
Yeah, and he
Yes,
openly
there's
came
100%
out.
you're like, oh, well,
Yeah.
how old are you again? Oh, I'm 14.
The person came out
Again, how old are you again?
Dr.
You
Disrespect.
told me, but I wasn't listening.
Yeah, so you're not 13 anymore.
Dr. Disrespect.
14, you say?
Too old.
Dr. Disrespect openly came out and said like he knew the age, so he's a fucking weirdo.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the weird
Fair
thing
enough,
is,
you've,
he's
like,
still.
admitted it, like,
It's
but-
like this is the fucked up about the internet. He's
make
still
it
got a
really
pretty big
Yeah.
audience. Like he did a comeback on his stream other day, and he was like doing this big intro, and he had thousands of people watching him. And I'm like, how can you comfortably
Yeah.
watch him knowing what he's doing?
He'll have had people from day one, won't he?
Yeah.
And then you've got all these, because obviously he's rich, and it's all come from these people
Yeah, it's
who
like
are his
buyer's
number one
remorse.
fans. Yeah, they put so much money into him for his thing there, and then out of nowhere, he's just took,
Yeah.
he's just ran to a brick wall.
It's like buyer's
But
remorse.
everyone's still trying to like, sort of like push it to one side and just defend
It's
someone who
like
doesn't deserve it.
with game console arguments. Like you've bought this game console, so you're going to defend that
Yeah,
console against any other console because you spend your money on that. It's the same way with him. If you've sent him money or bits or whatever, you don't want to embarrass yourself by admitting, yeah, this guy's a fucking prick because I've spent him all this.
Plus, it
sent him all
shows you
this
for how
money.
long you've been subscribed to someone, and it could be something like, I don't know, 30 months or something.
Yeah.
People like, I've been following this guy for a while. But the reason he got banned off Twitch in the first place was because of that controversy.
Yeah, but he just got covered up.
They were on
Yeah,
the Twitch
and
whispers, weren't it?
No one knew until recently that was the reason why.
Yeah.
So
Someone-
when he went onto YouTube, like I was saying, I was one of the viewers, on the first day he came back, it was like 400,000 to 500,000 people watching him on his big comeback, and then that were like 4 years ago or something.
It was
So
like
the last 4 years up until recently, he's carried on that sort of
it
fame.
was a person who left Twitch who worked there and came like after they'd left or got sacked or something.
Yeah,
they basically leaked it. On
Whistleblower.
Yeah, because in there a rumor now that it was also someone from Twitch setting him up in the chat.
Oh, like
I don't know.
catfishing.
Yeah, I read that. I mean, that might be his followers defending him or something. But I mean, how's that defending him? He's still no one with messaged.
He might not
took
be
the bait.
So I mean, he might not be messaging a 15-year-old. He's messaging an adult, but he still went forward with.
Yeah, because he didn't think he was messaging a person of age.
Exactly. That's just not on, is it?
I mean,
Did
again,
you see that as well? They were at TwitchCon 2017, weren't it? And at that TwitchCon, he also had cheated on his wife.
yes, I remember that one.
So like, they were arranging to meet this underage person.
Oh,
at
was that one
TwitchCon.
underage as well?
No.
Oh, okay,
You're getting
okay.
it twisted, bro.
All right, I thought you.
No,
I remember the one where he cheated on his wife.
So they were arranging to meet her at TwitchCon 2017, and then it was TwitchCon 2017 when he cheated on his wife. This is what I've seen. I might be.
Okay.
Imagine I'm just completely wrong now. Fucking cease and desist.
Big grain of salt.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
Allegedly, just put allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. That's beautiful.
But no, he
keyword.
did have the affair though, didn't he? Where he cheated on his
Allegedly.
wife.
No, he did.
No, he did. He
came
admitted
out
that
and
himself.
That, yeah.
Allegedly made it.
Allegedly, it was the same TwitchCon that he was meant to
really?
be meeting up with someone.
Okay.
But there's no to say it is the same person. It's just tinfoil hat time.
It's like
Yeah.
there's so many like influencers, like content creators now that it's like when you get big enough, it just corrupts you, and you become this big dickhead. I mean, it's weird. It's weird
Especially
enough.
with like Minecraft
Yeah,
YouTubers, like
it's
they're all
weird-
fucking
It's
pedos.
weird
isn't it?
how many of them are actually nonsense. Like it's like the power makes them think they can just get away with it, but also like putting nonsense on that. Half of them are like woman beaters. Like so, I'm Alex. We were
Yeah,
talking about this
yeah.
earlier. I'm Alex is a big YouTuber. He's been around for years. I weren't his biggest fan, but like I said to Tony, like every now and then he'd talk about a topic that I found interesting. So I'd be like, "Oh, watch it," just because he's talking about something that I found interesting. Came out a few weeks ago that he was like abusing the fuck out of his missus, like smacking her, telling her we were gonna kill her. Like she leaked all these clips. And what's weird, you saw the clip where he like grabs the mic on.
Mate, his eyes, they just glaze over, and it turns into like just a different person. It's weird.
They're on
Like,
a
his-
private Discord.
she's just recorded like his webcam, and they're both just talking on Discord with the green outline when they talk about, and then
His camera's on though.
his camera's on, hers isn't, but she's like talking very softly, saying something, and it's just angering him more and more. She says one more thing, and he goes like out of nowhere, and then he grabs Mike,
It's like one of them, like.
and it's like, I will bash your fucking head against the wall with a brick. Like,
Fucking hell.
like proper loses himself, but his
I like
eyes
that
open
kind of-
that little bit, and you just think, fucking hell, he's
And
switched.
he's
Yep,
such a
he's
scrawny
psycho.
little fucker as well.
Castrated.
He's such a scrawny little fucker as well. Because she leaked so much shit that
You
he'd
don't
been
even have
doing
to
to her.
put castrate him. Put him in prison. They'll sort him out.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
mate,
mate,
the
he's
thing
a
is,
dweeb
the
as
thing
well.
is, he's so scrawny and small. He's like that. He's stick thin, and she like released screenshots of messages between her and her dad, and like a dad,
sisters, like
a dad went messaging her back and forth saying, "Oh, it's not safe here now. Get out of the house. Leave the relationship." I was like, "That's my daughter.
I'm turning up
booting the
with a
fucking
bat
door in.
and a gun.
I'm
100%.
fucking smashing his head in against the wall with a
Like
brick.
a
What
gun
the
with
fuck,
a bat bayonet
Yeah.
on it.
So I swing and then he goes, bang!
mate?
So it looks like you've just burst his head off with this swing.
Yeah, this,
50 caliber baseball bat.
yeah. Fucking hell. Again, I mean, there's more streamers recently that have come out with loads of controversy that I can't think of. Like the past 24 hours, not controversy, but like I was saying to Tommy, you just don't have no privacy anymore. Like Sketch, does any of you guys know Sketch? The guy who's like become famous recently. The
Is
guy
that
was like,
Jinxes, mate?
yeah, it was like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah, I
up,
know
brother?
what you mean.
That guy.
yeah.
No,
He's been
fucking
outed.
weird guy. He's
Yeah,
very funny.
but he's funny as
Don't
fuck.
tell me he's
He's-
fuck now, because I like that guy.
No, he's funny as fuck, but he's not done anything wrong. But it kind of got leaked that he was involved in some like gay OnlyFans thing when he was like a few years back, and he was like admitting, because he came out and admitted it, bless him, like straight away. He weren't trying to cover it up. And but this is the thing. This is the thing. He came out and admitted, like, look, I was addicted to some things back then. I did some things I'm not proud of. Blah blah blah. It was me, and I'm sorry for all my fans that I've disappointed. Blah. And I'm thinking, right,
At least
you're
he
gay,
owned it. You know
Right,
what I mean?
you're gay, but what are you apologising for?
Exactly. Why are you
What are you
apologising
apologising
being
for?
gay?
Like
Still funny as hell.
because he said this guy held.
use OnlyFans,
Yeah,
but
it's like-
if people want to use it, it's down
Yeah,
to them.
he said like
sorry, I have teeth.
yeah, but like this thing is like, oh, this guy held it over my head for so long. He was like blackmailing me. I'm thinking, but apparently, like a lot of people have turned away from him, left it, like turned
he's
on him,
gay.
and it's like, what? He's gay. Well, what's the big issue? Like, who gives a
It's
shit?
Still
And Jinx,
fucking
yeah.
entertaining and
Jinx,
funny
he
as
did
hell.
like a full, like, I think he did a full stream, but in the stream, like, Jinx is crying because he's like best mates with Sketch, and he's crying his eyes out because he's like, he's says he's done now. He don't want to do no more. He's like, this is horrible. He's done nothing wrong.
No, you can't.
He's just gay, and I don't even think he has come out and admitted he's gay. He might just be bi, or he might have just like had a thing back then, and he was like confused or whatever. But it's like, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit?
He's still a funny guy.
Yeah,
Simple.
and I've seen clips where he's meeting his fans, and he proper takes time to talk to his fans. Like he's surrounded. I've seen
I
clips
said
where
most
he's
of the times when
surrounded.
he's on camera and that, it's the character that he plays, isn't
Yeah,
it? Like
and
the
he's
fucking
surrounded-
autistic kid.
Yeah, he's
You see him break character sometimes. He's just a normal guy.
yeah, and like I said to Tommy, he's surrounded by fans so many times. There's like hundreds of people, and he genuinely stops to talk, take pictures with them. At no point is he like, no photos, which is fine. If you don't want to take photos, that's fine. But like,
Yeah.
he takes his time. But then, like again, he's gay, and what?
Yeah.
If he is
Allegedly.
yeah,
Allegedly, he's gay.
if he's gay, and what? Why?
Title of this episode, allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. But I don't understand it. I mean, again, I'm sure there's other like things that have happened to influencers and shit recently that I can't think of. But
Stop me. Carry on.
that might have been my fault.
I don't know.
But yeah.
Fire alarm.
So
Are we ending the episode there?
Put
yeah.
fire alarm on silent.
Yeah, let's we'll end it on a bit of a nicer note.
Yeah.
And that, 'cause it's a bit of a downer. All that
Yeah,
shit,
but it's
isn't it?
yeah. But yeah. What do you
Support to Jinx.
Thank you for watching.
want? You getting married soon? Or,
Yes,
Get
I'm getting
fucked
married August 31st.
Come
the
if you
date
want.
is what? The 8th or 9th of July today. So yeah,
Something like that.
it's really not long.
Ninth.
Yeah, we went to the venue last night just to get final decorations sorted. Should be lovely.
yeah, we are planning on doing some like special episodes soon, where we all have to dress each other up as a twat or whatever.
Well, all wearing dresses, like wedding dresses.
Hey, I'm quite comfortable in the wedding dress. I've won 2. No context, but I have.
Thank you for watching. Kieran just went
Weird-
down in my
weird
estimation.
flex. Yeah. It's a weird flex.
Is your hand on fire? That's not stopping smoking.
But yeah,
Is the paper on
thanks,
fire?
thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you for watching. I was just watching.
Oh, yeah. We're all
Focus on-
staring
yeah.
at the smoke.
We're back.
Smoke alarm like that. Oh, damn it.
Thanks for watching, guys.
I got out around quick.
Down, 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 down.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to
Some
follow.
folks are born.
If it ain't you, I wanna be the